Damn. Twice in a row? Kure just had to fight the 2 Mika players? Is it Ringe? Yeah, Ringe plays Eldenham. That's why when I fight Eldenham, I know what to do. Did he instill the hatred? The funny thing is like I'm not getting beat up or anything. I just hate fighting her because I'm like every time I get hit, I just die. I'm like, God fucking damn it. I lost so much life. Does ICS and he does jump back dive kick. And I'm like, you're a real stupid bitch, you know that? Just don't get hit. I know. Fox, you played me. I know how to fight against Eldenham. I'm familiar with how to fight against Eldenham. However, everybody's familiar until they get hit. And then you're just dead. It doesn't matter who you are. Everything's fine until you get hit, and then you're dead. That's how it works. You want to run back? Why do you want to run back? Okay, so this is something important. We didn't see the belly splash really be an issue at all in the last set, but 6-6B can be canceled, and then if you hit a button or something, it catches you, right? This is like the point of this move, 6-6B. Does it have to be space for you to frame trap somebody's button, or does it depend on what button they hit, or how does it work? Fox only wants to run back because I smoked him. Yeah, 6-6B just seems like it has a huge hitbox. I had to preserve the Capcom and anime community by not beating Sajam. If you want to preserve the community, you gotta beat me. I'm like, man, these uni commentators, how are they so bad at their own game? I just smoke them like this? Ryan Hunter and Fox? Don't worry, I smoked Suika when he came and played me too. That was like my 3rd day playing the game, and Suika came to the stream and played me, and I beat him, and he was like, I wasn't trying, bro, run it again. I was like, there's a line, bitch. Oh yeah, Brett beat me for sure. The thing about Brett is like, what's it called? Of everybody, he has the style that probably does the best against me, and the character that's hardest for me to figure out. Wow, the Veil Off beat it? Could he have, like, during the VO startup, piloted backwards? You can't, I guess, tell. Well, actually, I don't know if you can even tell this is Veil Off here. Could he have piloted backwards and then made it a miss? You think that was a miss 360? Oh, I see. That's what I was curious about. If, like, you could have actually used it to bait the Veil Off and then maybe punish. This match feels way closer than the last set we saw of this. I can't tell if it's just because Kure is throwing out less like full screen slashes, or if it's like actually there's a better strategy to get in. Damn, he just got clipped. You know, for a second I was like, wow, Brett got really loud, but it was in fact Mr. Big Boss dropping the tier 1 and getting loud. Thanks very much. I was like, man, Brett's screaming over there. I was like, what is Brett screaming about, dude? Yeah, I like stripping there. I think that's a good idea. This is one thing that I feel like is really cool about UNIST, is deciding in your combos to use Veil Off to strip the CS from them. I think that that's one of the most cool game mechanics that I can think of. Spending Veil Off as a way to steal the ability to CS from someone to weaken their defensive and offensive options. That's really cool. And then if you get a hit like this, you can combo into the super well. In theory. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about it. Getting Vorpal strip off throw feels Byakuya on webs or Yuzuriha just in general, man. Yeah, UNIST is really cool because of stuff like that, I think. Somebody asked me earlier if I knew that the number 14 gourd on the leaderboards was named Sajam's bathwater. Yes, I knew that. It's not me, for the record, but yes, I know who it is. It's Hanzo. Yeah. Hanzo plays gourd on like a 9-frame connection and just doesn't do combos. He's undefeatable. He was shielding. I actually think he meant to shield that jump in, but he was like a little early. Or maybe he was shielding something else. Yeah, he was crouch shielding. That was a good choice. He had the CS because time was running out. He needed to spend it soon. Oh my god. Okay, so we never saw the Mika bomber hit like that before. Is that the name of that move? The Mika missile? The Mika bomber? I like bomber. Mika missile? Okay. I'm impressed. It feels like Neji is doing a much better job of... Yeah, so I feel like we didn't see that at all in the last set. Like, he's mixing up the air. Nice. He's mixing up the air and ground approach, like, really, really well. And I think his use of Mika, the C version of Mika missile is really good. Alright, look, I don't want the FBI called on me. I need him to die. Hanzo plays under net play. Under net play in birth. Yeah, Hanzo's pretty good. Could he not get a combo off of that? Does it depend on how many slashes he has left and whether it's counter hit or not? That is one thing about Yuzu, right? Is like you have to respect Veil off when they have 100 meter. Dash C. That's great damage. I guess that's something interesting that I don't think I've seen much. Let me watch this. This is run up assault. Assault feels like it just loses its momentum completely when someone gets to the other side of you. I know that like assault can't cross up, for instance. It always stays in the front. But the way that looked was pretty weird. I hate that. When she goes to the other side and you think to yourself like, oh, I think she's almost out of slashes. Maybe I should have button. Ground assault, but not air assault. Yeah. Wow, did he try to dodge again? And maybe he was in recovery still? Last time he dodged, right? Could he not get it here? Maybe he didn't recover in time? Yeah, it looked like he was still recovering.
It looked like Kure forfeited his ability to dodge there and just took the hit. Yeah, I think he was maybe reading too hard into the last sequence, so there's this mind game going on just with the Mika missile. 4, 3. He just
Oh shit, he blocked it? No! What the hell? I guess he has the life lead? Bro, you're crazy. You're fucking crazy. You're hella fucking crazy. That's as crazy as Tasty Steve grabbing my arm. Steve, my arm! And my sub from Minty Bobo. Thanks very much. That's sub alert. That's good shit. I can't believe he didn't punish. He just fucking let the time run out. You're insane. Is this game harder than Guilty Gear when it comes to learning the mechanics? I don't think so. I think UNIST is actually like a very straightforward game to pick up. It has an excellent tutorial. Wow, he got a combo off a was that Rising Jump A? What the hell? Damn. That seems like a really good... If that works on your character, I don't know if it works on all characters. That seems like something really good to just swing out of the corner with. Rising Jump B? Okay. Damn. That seems really good. Yeah, it's definitely the Seth. Fucking, I hate Seth. I'm glad it's not just me that gets hit by that. It's very good players too. Yeah, this is bad news. I'm feeling, oh man, I was just gonna say I'm feeling a fake charge jump 2C. Clip them low. He's dead. I like that combo route too. Once you know it's gonna kill, you just CS, spend the super. You can build a little bit of meter back. Yeah, you know, to be honest with you, in this set, it feels like Kure is chasing way more than the last time we saw him play Mika. And I think it's because when he gave the last Mika player space, it wasn't that big of a deal. They kind of just ran into everything and died. But it seems to me like Neji is a lot more patient, and the use of the Mika missile, the super version, is like kind of made him feel like he has to press a little bit. Nice. Kure has done fake assault jump 2C. He did it earlier in the last set we watched. Yeah, was that jump back 2C? That was interesting. Wow, that reached? That's really interesting, actually. I'm surprised that the veil off hit. That was like pretty... Oh, I guess it's not as far as it looked. This is pretty far. CVO hitbox is real big. Still, that's pretty crazy. DX, is that what you post when Mika dies? The stream monsters for UNIST are next level. The stream monsters and crowd for UNIST are actually next level. They crack me up, dude. The reload shit cracks me up. Dude, if you how many of you were at EVO and watched the UNIST finals in person? How many of you heard Suika on the house mic? That shit was as crazy as the Dark Knight coming through to drop the Twitch Prime. Thanks very much. Dude, I swear, on the listening to the house mic in person at UNIST, Suika legit sounded like the Pride announcer. Like, I thought Suika was doing a one-to-one impression of the lady that does the what's it called? The Pride screaming at for like all the fights and stuff. You know who I'm talking about? That's what it sounded like. I was like, what the fuck? I was thinking to myself, I was like chilling, right? Because I had the block before, and then I was waiting for Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was after UNIST, so I got to chill and watch a little bit of it. And so I was off to the side of the stage watching when Clear Lamp won. Like, I got to watch the last little bit of it. And yeah, like, his impression, he sounded like he was doing a one-to-one impression of the Pride lady's announcer voice. But the crowd was dope. Like, the crowd for UNIST, I think, was one of the biggest and most excitable crowds that I saw in the venue. And what's interesting about EVO now is, like, you have to think, like, Saturday finals feel like the old EVO finals. Before it moved to the Mandalay Bay, before 2016, it feels like the EVO finals from 2015 and before, where it was a giant ballroom finals. Where, like you see here, if the camera pans this way, look at the crowd. This crowd is insane. Like, the people on the house mic were sitting on the floor over here, chilling with everybody in the crowd, like, on the sides of the stage. And, like, yeah, it was insane the amount of people here for this. And this is really, really fucking cool because UNIST had the morning top 8. This isn't like it's the, you know, evening, like it's like the last game of the day. Everybody's there to like ready, pumped. There's no games happening. This is during like morning pools and semis for all these other games. And UNIST is going on, which was great. So the crowd was fucking awesome. The matches were fantastic. I feel like if you're the UNIST community, you showed up with fat numbers. You have a dope finals. The developers showed up and announced, hey, we got a new version of our game coming out. We're selling shirts now. Here's the trailer at EVO. Like, as far as first impressions go, I feel like UNIST had the best first impression at EVO I can think of. If you're EVO, it's like, man, we should invite UNIST back next year. These motherfuckers showed up and entered UNIST. There's tons of Japanese players. The crowd for an all Japan top 8, except for one player, the crowd was insane. It just reminds me of a few years ago when I watched CEO. NuckleDude was in top 8 of CEO, and I remember when he lost, watching the crowd just disappear. Like tons of people just walking out of the arena. And so to watch the UNIST top 8 at EVO and to see 7 Japanese players, and people are just fucking losing their minds. It was crazy. And then the announcement when they announced, hey, Uniclear is going to be available, everybody's like, fucking, they showed the trailer and shit. And people ran, a sea of people ran to buy the shirt. It was really cool. I think, like, just based on how this went alone, like, you got to have this everywhere. UNIST is such a dope game. You didn't get a shirt? Well, they told me that they were saving you a shirt, and then I was like, well, I busted up Fox, and they're like, hold up, you can have a shirt. They're like, damn, you smoked Fox? You smoked Fox? Oh shit, we got your shirt right here. This had his name saved on it. It had a post-it note, and there was anime titties drawn on it. They're like, this one's for Fox.